Oh my gosh, look at that.
What? They need to get out.
Terrifying moments in the waters off the Florida Panhandle. 2 separate shark attacks in Walton County Friday. The first victim, a 45-year-old woman near a sandbar with her husband.
She received significant trauma to the midsection and pelvic area, as well as amputation of her left lower arm.
It is rare, exceedingly rare, to have 3 victims in one day. We understand that, but we need to make sure that we're also using good judgment and very prudent. You know, this is not something where you shut beaches down for a week because this happened. Because quite frankly, next week you can be back in the water and no incidents for 30 years. And that's just the reality of where we're at with this.
About 90 minutes later and 4 miles away, 2 teenagers were attacked, also near a sandbar.
Victim 1 received significant injuries to one upper and one lower extremity.
The second teen had minor injuries to her right foot, said the fire chief.
This time of year is when sharks will move in shallower to feed. They're looking for prey along the beaches.
Damiana Humphrey was in shallow water in May off Galveston, Texas, when a shark bit her hand.
It was my body's reaction to it that probably saved me.
That reaction was to punch the shark in the face.
The face was the only thing that came up out of the water.
So I thought at the time I lost my hand or something. And then once I reached Dad, that's when I finally saw my hand, and that's when I started freaking out, basically.
Surgeons repaired several torn tendons in her hand, and her recovery continues. Most shark experts point out time of day matters.
Don't go in the water at dusk or dawn because sharks are crepuscular hunters.
And that's when we went during dusk.
Don't go in the water with jewelry. Don't go in the water with plastic water bottles because that crunching sounds like fish bones. Stay away from river mouths or murky areas.
Bottom line, attacks are rare, but always remain cautious.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They need to get out. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, we literally saw them. Oh my god. It's fine. Someone already called. That has to be it. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was so yes. Oh my god.
Me and Dr. Ali, Muhammad Ali was there with me. Me and him are good friends, and we've been vacationing together for years. And so we were vacationing down there, and then all of a sudden we heard, a lot of people yelling and people running out of the water. So we knew probably. I just thought it was like a shark. I didn't think there was like necessarily a shark attack at that point. As I'm getting my kids on the beach, I saw the blood in the water, and then we knew that there had been an attack. And then we got our kids secure on the beach and went. And then there was some men that were pulling her out of the water and got the victim onto the sand. Stop the bleeding, and we need to get her off this beach as soon as possible. That was what's going through my mind. And then there on the beach, then we were able to kind of get tourniquets set up. We kind of had a very good set of people. We had Dr. Ali, who's an interventional radiologist, who's excellent. I mean, couldn't have it probably a better person to know the circulatory system as far as we had a trauma nurse. I think there was an EMT down below getting tourniquets. We had an anesthesiologist on standby that she said that if we needed an airway, we could. So it was very lucky that we had a great medical team of people there. I'm just glad that she's doing well, and that, like I said, it was a team effort. And I think everybody there, Dr. Ali, the nurses, the EMT guy, everybody just seemed to jump in. And I think it was really great human effort, and I'm glad that she survived. My office manager, Sherry, I kind of told her about the event because I was on vacation, and I usually check up on her, once a day about, hey, any calls, any messages, anything going on that I need to know about. And she was like, told me, well, what's going on with you? And I was like, well, we had an event on the beach. That was a pretty big, event. And she's like, oh my God, that was you that happened. I was like, yeah. And then she was having dinner, over at across from Sacred Heart Hospital. And she went to check because me and Dr. Ali were wanting to know if the girl was safe. And then she told me, and then they brought her up, and then she said, I'm here with the family. And the family, we talked to her, me and Dr. Arlie were hanging with our families at that point, and she was called, and we talked to the family, and it was really good to hear that the family was thankful, and that she was getting out of surgery at that point, and that think that she was going to survive. So it was great to hear the good news. But I just, my heart goes out to her family and the trauma to have to witness and deal with that, because my kids were right there on the beach. Could have been my children. So I was glad that everybody hopped in and helped.